Hey there YouTube, it's your Woody3 here, back with another fantastic action figure review. Yes indeed, today we have the Safari Limited Great Dinos Stegosaurus. Now the Great Dinos line are these kind of jumbo-sized figures, and to be completely honest, they're pretty cool, and they're for a really good price point, especially now that they're all on sale, because they've all been discontinued. Great Dinos has been discontinued, unfortunately. So, I made sure to go to one of the multiple local natural history museums and grab as many of them as I could. Only one of each, don't worry, left plenty for the kiddies. I'm not like a scalper, which doesn't seem like an okay thing to say, by the way, but I guess, whatever. They're not for my store, they're just for me. So, I do have a store where I sell dinosaur toys though. So, Stegosaurus is the one I wanted the most after Therizinosaurus, which I've had for a while. I reviewed it a while ago. This guy's really cool. Big and yellow. I don't see a lot of yellow Stegosaurus. I like the kind of yellow spots on the spines as well. And the thing that really made me fall in love with him was this screaming face. He's just belting. And he's fully painted up in that mouth. Little black eyes, like a doll's eyes, all black and lifeless like. Got his thagonizers and everything. Nice big red stripe on the back. Great detail. He's got his tummy. This sculpt is from 2005. Wow. Pretty cool. And I like how Safari Limited puts the name of the dinos on the bottom, just in case you forgetty spaghetti. But yeah, a lot of great detail. There is a big seam going down the middle, which normally seams don't bother me, but for some reason it stands out a little on this guy. At least on one side. Oh well. He doesn't have any packages to tag. His product number is 30002. If you need to know his vendor stock for any purpose. But yeah, he's really neat. No articulation or anything, but I really like that detail and paint. And there's no accessories, of course. But now we're going to get into size comparisons. First up, here's our Stegosaurus with another Great Dinos figure. This is the Triceratops. I believe this Triceratops sculpt can also be found in a smaller figure, maybe. But, yeah, I think they look pretty cool together, don't you? The Great Dinos, I think, will make a great display. Ha ha ha. And then the Great Dino sculpts were also used by Galaxy Toys and distributed by Safari Limited to make the Great Dinosaurs line. These are kind of even cheaper somehow, with more basic paint and stuff. Still just a single tag. This is the Velociraptor. It's the same sculpt as the Great Dinos Velociraptor, but this paint job is by Galaxy Toys. Once again, legally distributed. It's not like a knockoff or anything. And we will review the Velociraptor at some point, as well as the Triceratops. But yeah, that's pretty fun. That's pretty cool. Velociraptor wouldn't have been this big, but just kind of showing you the sculpt. Might end up selling this Velociraptor now that I have the regular one. It's a little harder to find almost because the search terms just aren't there. It's kind of fun. Alright, big boy, let's put you to the side and show another big guy. The Papoacrocanthosaurus. Absolutely insane looking dinosaur. Pretty cool. I'd watch this fight, wouldn't you? I really like him with this big Papo. Be careful grabbing your Acrocanthosaurus. He is a pointy little fella. Unlike this Deinonychus from Playschool's Definitely Dinosaurs line. Show another dromaeosaur like the Velociraptor. He used to be the main dromaeosaur, you know. Velociraptor replaced him in '93. I wonder why. I know why. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then next up, how about Schleich with the Schleich Baryonyx? That's a fun one. Really like that. Okay, very cool. Let's put you to the side with some of these others. And then we'll go with a Sega Toys Tyrannosaurus Rex from Dinosaur King. Alright, now that I have appeased the weeaboos, I'm kidding, we will move this guy over as well and throw in a pterosaur with the Safari Limited Pteranodon. Yeah, this is not the Great Dinos, it's just a regular Pteranodon. And I really like that Safari's Pteranodon is in a walking pose. That's pretty cool. Move you out of the way so that we can show even more dinosaurs like the Invicta Triceratops from the British Museum of Natural History. Also very cool. You gotta love it, folks. You gotta love it. He really towers over this. Woo! Anyway, we'll take them to the side and show another Jurassic franchise figure with the Hammond Collection Concavinator from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. That also looks like it would be a pretty cool fight. And just so you guys know, when it comes to size comparisons for dinosaur toys, I'm not trying to see if they scale perfectly to their scientific real-world measurements. I'm just doing what looks cool. That's what I'm going for. Just how will they look in your collection? Because if you tried to make dinosaurs 1-1 scale with each other, it would be insane. You'd have some figures that were super duper tiny and some that were absolutely gigantic. Hoi. Now, you still see his shadow. Let's show him with a kaiju. He helped inspire this kaiju. It is Godzilla, specifically the Bandai Japan Movie Monster Series Limited Edition Gemstone Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Gigan Rex. Very fun. They're like brothers. They're like brothers. And of course, it would not be a dinosaur toy review without comparing them with the most ludicrous figures ever. It is the Mattel Jurassic Park 93 Classic Dinos, Nidri, and Velociraptor Track and Chase Pack, including the infamous Buff Nidri. So yeah, I actually quite like this size-wise. I think it's really, really fun. And who doesn't love a good old Buff Nidri? So all in all, what are my final thoughts on the Safari Limited Great Dinos Stegosaurus figure? Well, it's a shame that it's retired, but it really is everything I wanted. It's a nice, bright color. I love his screaming face. He's big, but also really affordable. I just love Safari Limited. They're my favorite dinosaur toy maker. They really, really are. Sorry, Mattel. Sorry, Schleich. Sorry, Beipo, etc. But yeah, I'm so happy to have this in my collection. I think right now, I'm missing the Spinosaurus. They did not have that at any of the museums, so I might end up having to get that from my eBay contact, but because they have several. But yeah, I really love this guy. Right now, it's kind of at that point where it's on sale to get rid of the stock. At least it was on Safari Limited's website. I did check both the vendor side and the retail side because I have access to both. But yeah, at the time of recording this, you can kind of get it cheap. It'll be a couple months before this goes live, admittedly, though. So one day this might start climbing in price because they do not make it anymore. But that just really depends on if there's a demand for it. But if they've been pumping this guy out since 2005, there might be a lot of them out there. And there's a car honking because I live in Atlanta and that's my whole life. So that is it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links down below. And if you follow us on Patreon, you can see our action figure haul videos and help pick what we review first. So that's it. Thank you all once again. See y'all next time. Bye for now.